I am going through my empties today. So this box has been sitting in the corner of my office for months. It's not cute, it drives me crazy, but I like to accumulate a good amount of empties or just products that didn't work for me. So the last one I did was in January. Here we are again. So I have a lot to go through. It's all different things. So like skincare, hair care, and if you hear the chirping in the background, it's because I got baby chicks. Let me just show you one because they're so cute. Look at them. Shh. Look how cute. So they're like barely a week old, and this is Dolly. I named them all after country stars because I live in Nashville and it seemed fitting. So we got 4 of them, all different breeds. I'm so in love, but if you hear little chirps, this is why. So let me put her back. All right, so back to the empties. I feel like there's so many products here. I'm just gonna go through them. I'm not really gonna sort it by type, but I'm gonna put timestamps below, so if you wanna see like each specific item I talk about, I will let you know when I talk about it. So let's get started. First up is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I love this. I have a whole video with dry shampoos that I absolutely love, and this is on the list. It smells so good. It's no residue. It does have a little bit of a white powder, so you might not love it if you're brunette, but I love this one. I'm actually working on a drugstore dry shampoo video. It'll probably be here next week or so. So I went through, I think 9 or 10 drugstore priced dry shampoos, and I'm so impressed with them. So honestly, I probably won't be purchasing a premium brand dry shampoo again, just because, I mean, why would I? The drugstore ones are very impressive. So as much as I love this one, it's not a repurchase just because I think you can save your money or spend it elsewhere. Okay, now not all dry shampoos are winners, and this is definitely a huge fail. This is the Blonde Moment Dry Shampoo. The chicks are so loud. I hope you guys can't hear them. They're going crazy right now. But this one, I love the idea of it. I actually really love the Blonde Moment Purple Shampoo. This sprays yellow. So the whole point of a purple shampoo is to prevent brassiness and, I mean, make your hair look icy and really, really blonde. This literally ruined my hair. I wore this one time and I was so pissed. It didn't feel good, didn't smell that great, and it left yellow patches on my hair, and I was like trying to brush them out. It was all bad. So skip this one. If you want a drugstore one, stay tuned. It'll be coming soon. All right, if you are not new here, then you know how much I disliked this tool. This is the Remington Twist and Curl, I think it's called. I have a whole video about me trying to use it. I wanted to love this. I thought it was gonna be like that Time hair curler, and I was like, this is so cool. It's way more affordable. It was a complete disaster. So some people love it, and I don't know how, but I'm gonna link this video for you if you wanna see the full review. I could not figure it out. I even had my friends try it. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I read the directions 5 times. I watched every video I could online, and this is just a no-go for me. So bummer, but I would say if you're looking to curl your hair, just get a curling iron. That works best for me. I also have another video where I show you how I do my loose wave curl. It's like the first video I ever posted on my YouTube, and nothing has changed. I literally do that exact same thing years later. So I tried Olaplex 0, and I have a lot of thoughts on this. I think if you have severely damaged hair, you will like this. This is like $28 though, and then you're supposed to use it in conjunction with number 3. So this is a primer for number 3. And I actually like how it gets your hair wet, so it's easier to apply number 3, but you apply this, leave it on for 10 minutes, and then use number 3. And it honestly was so annoying to put on. It took me 8 minutes. I used like probably over 1/3 of the bottle just on one use. I ended up cutting the tip so that I could get more product out. I'm gonna do a full review on Olaplex products because I do love Olaplex. Some are better than others. I think this is great if you have super damaged hair. I didn't notice the difference. Most of my damage, oddly enough, is at my roots. I have a lot of baby hairs, and I don't know if it's from breakage or if it's just new growth, but I didn't notice the difference with the 3 times I used this. So like, I don't know, some people say Olaplex makes their hair feel softer. I never experienced that. I just feel like I'm doing something good for my hair, but this is $28 for 3 uses, so it is on the pricier side. I don't think I would repurchase, but if you have damaged hair, I'd say give it a shot. While we were talking about Olaplex, number 4 and 5, so shampoo and conditioner, I tried these when they first came out like 2 years ago and I didn't love them. Tried them again, obsessed with them. The shampoo is everything. The only thing I don't like about them, honestly, is the packaging. It's so annoying to get product out of these. There's a hair stuck in this. It's so annoying to get product out of these, like when the conditioner is dry. I mean, even on the bottle, they tell you to tip it over and let the product seep out. It's very, very frustrating. So I end up like screwing the top off and like dragging my finger through it, trying to get every last bit out because Olaplex is expensive and I do really like them. The shampoo gets so lathery, so a little goes a long way. This little bottle lasted a very long time for me. Conditioner, not so much. I would just say buy the shampoo. I don't think you need the conditioner. I don't even know if you need the shampoo. If you're gonna do the rest of the Olaplex line, you probably don't, but it's a great shampoo if you wanna splurge a little bit. Very impressed. Okay, another product I actually adored. So Eufora, one of the brands I tried probably like 12 years ago, and I didn't like the smell, which if you know me, if you've been following me for a while, you know that a smell can make or break a product for me. I'm very sensitive. I didn't like Eufora. I've heard amazing things about them. I just wasn't a fan. I don't know if my nose changed or if the scent changed, but these are incredible. They made my hair feel so soft. The shampoo lathered really well. The conditioner was amazing. These bottles lasted forever. Highly recommend. This is the Beautifying Elixir Bodifying Shampoo and Conditioner. It's not purple, just the packaging is purple. So if you're looking for a good purple shampoo, I love Unite. That is my number 1. And then if you're looking for a drugstore, I like the Not Your Mother's one. And then I also like, I can't remember the name. It's a guy's name. What is it? I don't know. I'll link it here for you. But the Eufora, I am very, very impressed with. I would definitely repurchase. So this is Madame Lemy's Lemon Powder Deodorant. They have different scents, but I love the packaging. It's so cute. So it's like on a little poof ball, and then you pat the powder out. And I have made the switch to aluminum-free deodorant. It has not been fun. I smell like BO a lot of the time because I'm constantly testing products. I mean, it's very, very hard to find a aluminum-free deodorant that works. And this one, unfortunately, did not work for me. I think it's so cute. It feels very decadent, which is fun, but it just didn't block the smell or any wetness. And I find that other aluminum-free deodorants do block that wetness better. So I would say this is a pass for me, which is such a bummer because it's so cute. I love this self-tanner. So this is the Isle of Paradise self-tanning butter. It's a lotion and it has this gorgeous sheen to it. I mean, I tried to squeeze everything out of it. I already have a restock because I love it so much. I bought the jumbo size. And then I saw the Isle of Paradise came out with a updated version that they only sell on their website and Sephora as of now. Hopefully it comes everywhere. So I tested them side by side, and the new version gives you a deeper glow. This one still gives you the most gorgeous glow. I will say if you're not careful, you can get a little bit streaky, but I prefer to use clear self-tanner. So like the Isle of Paradise foam is probably my go-to, or a lotion when I'm feeling dry, or just like I want to add that beautiful sheen to my skin. Like I'll do this before dinner just because it makes my skin look so beautiful. And yeah, and it doesn't make you smell bad. Like absolutely 100% recommend this. Lumify. I have been using this stuff for years. This makes your eyes so white. It looks like you have a filter on in person. It's amazing. I am obsessed with this. I 100% recommend it. The only thing is, and I learned this the hard way by one of my followers on Instagram, if you have contacts, you cannot use this. So all you do is apply this before you put your contacts in. Like put this in, wait 10 minutes, and then apply it. This is a life changer. It feels very hydrating, so it's not just a whitening eye drop. It feels amazing, and it makes your eyes look so white, and it lasts for hours. All right, the Debra Lippmann Cuticle Remover. I loved this, and clearly I used it all, but I actually found one I like more from London town. The applicator of this got kind of weird because if you look close, look, it's like got black chunks in it. That's not there before. Like you can even see it on the bottle. So I don't know if it went bad or what happened, but it freaked me out. So I stopped using this, switched to the London Town Cuticle Remover. That one is a brush on. Same idea where it's like a small little container like this and then you just brush it on your cuticles. But that one also brightens your nails. So if you have that yellow tint from a darker polish, that one works really well. You can paint it on your whole nail. This one, it does work, but I wouldn't repurchase just because I think the black stuff in it got really weird. And I also think you have to use a lot of the product. It's not the most convenient way to apply a cuticle remover. This is like the one product I recommend to everybody. I absolutely love the Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner. I love the smell. Rose Petal is the best. I use it every time after I wash my face because in Nashville we have hard water, San Diego same thing, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any hard water on my skin. Our water has like crazy stuff in it too, so I also got a new filter for my kitchen called a Berkey because I'm very concerned. So I've been learning about fluoride and arsenic in our water. That cannot be good for our skin. So I have a shower filter, but when I wash my face and the sink, that water is not filtered. So, I mean, I use this when I get out of the shower too. I just love it. It's hydrating. It doesn't make me break out. It actually helps my breakouts. It's alcohol free. It's just so good. So I got an ad for the Bye Bye Dog Breath Dental Powder and I put it on my dog's food. It lasted for like 2 months, which was nice, but I didn't really notice a huge difference. So if you see that ad, don't fall for it. My dog's also 13 and he does have a horrendous breath, but this really did nothing for him, which was a bummer because I think it was like $50. But I like it because it doesn't have anything bad in it. So it's like zeolite and probiotic, and I mean it's probably good for him. It has zinc, but I just it didn't work. Another product that didn't work, this is a human powder. So this one's Sleep. It's from the Beauty Chef and it's an inner beauty powder. So it's a bio-fermented probiotic formula with turmeric and nutmeg, some other stuff. Tastes so bad. Like, you cannot make this taste good. I tried it. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It even smells bad. Like, it's just not good. Very, very expensive, not worth it. I would not recommend this. It's also one of those powders that you add to hot water and it doesn't dissolve. So as you're drinking it, it's like gritty going down your throat. Just not good. Don't recommend this. But a product from them that I do love is their Collagen Inner Beauty Boost. So I'm kind of conflicted with collagen right now. I do take collagen because I have joint pain. To be honest, it's not for my nails or my hair or my skin. It's literally for my joints. And I don't think it makes a big difference for me, but other people have sworn that it's changed their life. If you've tried collagen and you notice a difference, can you let me know in the comments? But they have a hydration one and they have, I want to say it's like an immunity one. These are so good. If you want something that feels like a cocktail, but it's not a cocktail, you add like the tiniest amount of this to sparkling water and it's delicious. It's so decadent. So don't get the powder, but do get their little liquid drinks. They're great. Worth every penny. It lasts me for months because I really just use it as a special treat. I mean, there's probably other things honestly that I could use. So it has vitamin C and zinc, and then it does have probiotics. So this does have good stuff for you in it. It has collagen, which, I mean, I'm starting to think that collagen doesn't make a difference if you take it internally. I know it doesn't make a difference if you apply it topically because the molecule is too big to be absorbed. I saw this video today and it was a doctor, like a biochemist, that broke it down, like the way that protein works, and he's like, basically, collagen is a protein and your body cannot determine if it's collagen protein or just a like whey protein. So it's not doing anything to help with things like they claim. I mean, honestly, I like to add my collagen to my coffee in the morning because it has 9 grams of protein and it keeps me full and it's unflavored. But otherwise, I don't know if it's worth it. So I do use mine as a protein. I don't really use it as a collagen, but something to think about. Oh. That's leaking and I just wiped it on my face. Cool. All right, moving on. Okay, the PCA Skin Perfecting Neck and, I hate this word. People always tell me how to pronounce it, Decolotte. Anywho, I have been really focusing on my neck and chest because I'm starting to notice wrinkles there. And I feel like we spend so much time on our face skin that we neglect the rest of our bodies. So I'm trying to pay attention to every area. And I thought this was gonna be great. It really just felt like a moisturizer on my neck and chest. I think you could pull your skincare down onto your neck and chest. So pull down your retinol, pull down, I don't know if you need to pull down your acids so much. Maybe not as often as you use them on your face, but definitely wear your sunscreen on your neck and chest and then moisturize the area. Just keep it hydrated, it'll keep it looking plump. This one, I think it wasn't worth it. I love PCA Skin. I have a few really amazing products. I should do a video of my favorite ones. This one I just didn't love. A product that I did love is from Zio Skincare, the Hydrating Cream. If you have very sensitive, sensitized skin, you get a laser facial, or if you just want to have a very thick moisturizing cream, the Hydrating Cream is everything. I get a 15% off discount for Zio at my med spa, and you can do virtual consultations. So I'll leave their information below because it's so expensive, but this is one of those products I 100% recommend. And yeah, like when I was going through the whole Zio skincare routine, my skin was so mad for months. I mean, I'm still breaking out because I was just purging. I think hydroquinone makes me purge, but I'm gonna get into that in another video. Love this, absolutely love this. Another product I love is Lilash. This is the best eyelash serum I've ever used. It makes my lashes so thick and long. This serum is the best I've ever tried. I started with Latisse, and I found that the application of Latisse is very annoying because it's like an eyedropper and then you have a brush and you're supposed to switch the brush out every day, which I never did. I would cut the bristle. I mean, it was just a headache. And then I tried Rodan and Field. Someone gave it to me and my eyes were so irritated. I used it like twice and I could barely see. My eyes were so mad. And then I tried Grande Lash. Grande Lash was okay. This one is the best. And everyone I've referred to it has like sent me their results. They're incredible. So good. They also have a brow serum that works amazingly. So if you guys want to grow in some brow hair, give it a shot. All right, a sunscreen I didn't love. This is Sunday Riley's newest launch. It's called Lighthearted. It was very thick and very white casty. So it just was very hard to get to blend down. I would say unless you have no, I wouldn't even recommend it for dry skin actually, because it would just stick to it and then you wouldn't be able to blend it in. I would say the heaviness would be good for dry skin, but it has zinc oxide, turmeric, which turmeric is really good. It's a calming antioxidant, but it just didn't work. So it's funny because it says it won't leave a white cast or a chalky residue or an oily finish. And I feel like it did all three of these things. And I even had my husband test it because I'm like, is it just because my skin's freaking out right now? Because it has been for months. I have sunscreens that he loves and this was definitely not one of them. So skip this guy. I actually really do like Neutrogena's sunscreens, and this one's interesting because I don't even know if this isn't an empty just because I never reach for it, but it has a little bit of a sheen to it. So if you have a really hard time getting your skin to glow, this sunscreen will be great for you. It is a chemical sunscreen, but it dries down very, very well. I mean, most chemical sunscreens do. Physical sunscreens, on the other hand, those are much harder. I have videos about sunscreens and I'm gonna be doing a new one soon, but this one just gives you a gorgeous glow. It does have a little bit of glitter in it, so just be warned, it would be like a highlighter if you didn't put makeup on top of it, but it really does. I mean, it's a nice sunscreen and it's light and it's great. When I repurchase, probably not, just because I don't need more glow, but if you want to try a glowy sunscreen, or just any sunscreen, I like their Hydro Boost sunscreen too, but it leaves my hands feeling kind of weird. I don't know why. I don't know if other people have experienced that too. If you tried the Hydro Boost sunscreen, did it leave your hands feeling kind of like, not sticky, but like, my dog's obsessed with the chicks. It's so cute. Okay, moving right along. So, another sunscreen fail. Actually, I have quite a few sunscreen. There's one I like in here. Okay, so this is a brand new launch from Peter Thomas Roth. It is their Max Matte Shine Control Sunscreen. And this is a chemical sunscreen, pilled. I couldn't get it to apply. One of my friends is also a beauty blogger and she was testing it on her stories and she was like, yeah, this just isn't working for me. I'm barely wearing any skincare and it's pilling on me. And I was like, okay, so I'm not crazy because I applied it twice and it pilled horribly, but I just assumed it was my skincare underneath, but no, skip this one. They do have a new one. It's their tinted that just launched and it's incredible. Love that one. Don't love this one. Okay, a sunscreen I do love. This is a titanium dioxide physical sunscreen. So it doesn't have any zinc, which is very unique. And it's La Roche-Posay, it's tinted, it gives you, I don't know how to explain it. It dries matte, but not dry matte looking. It just doesn't feel, it feels like a Korean beauty sunscreen. That's what it feels like. And it's amazing. It has a beautiful tint. So if you are one of those people that just wants to wear sunscreen and run out of the house, this would be a great one for you. It also stops you from getting shiny throughout the day. Make sure you buy the tinted one though, because the non-tinted version gives you a crazy white cast. So unless you're gonna wear makeup over it, you probably won't love it, but this one is incredible. Two more sunscreens that I didn't love and then we'll move on. So the Zio Skin Health, they're so pricey and this is a sample size, just so you know. But I really didn't like it. So the Smart Tone is a tinted sunscreen. It's very interesting because you rub it on, it looks like it's gonna be clear, but as you start rubbing it in, it turns into a pretty dark tint. And it just stayed tacky on my face all day, but not like greasy tacky, just like I had a lot of product on my face and it wasn't drying down tacky. So then I decided to try their sunscreen primer. And this one gives you a more of a matte finish, but it smells so bad. And like I said before, I just can't handle certain smells. So if you want to invest in expensive sunscreen and you have more oily skin, I do suggest the primer one. But honestly, I wouldn't waste your money on sunscreen. I would say if you're gonna spend money on skincare, I have a million other products I can recommend for you to splurge on. Don't do it on your sunscreen. All right, so next let's talk about foundation. First, let's start with the bad. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish. I heard that this was a dupe for the Estee Lauder, which I have and I love for when I want full coverage matte finish. And I would say it's a dupe. It has a very strong fragrance and it smells kind of like grandma's house. You know, just, I don't know how, that's the only way I can think of to explain it. Didn't love the smell and it lasts. And then I broke out horribly from this. So I have friends that have combo oily acne prone skin that love this stuff and don't break out from it. I broke out horribly from it the 2 times I used it and I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to test that anymore. It's just not worth it to me. 2 foundations that I absolutely love. So the Dior Forever, so good, so good. It just gives you the most beautiful finish. I don't know how to explain it. Whenever I wear this, people compliment my skin and it's just great. So I actually finished this and it was basically scraping out the bottle because I could not find it. They changed the packaging and they changed the formula a little bit and I finally found it, so I just repurchased a new bottle. The new bottles look like this, and if you are basing it off of the original formula, then you want to get the Skin Glow. And then I also got the concealer and I'm obsessed with it. So Dior Forever foundation and concealer are incredible products. I love them. They last all day. Definitely will be a repurchase. And then another absolute must-have repurchase. I already bought my next bottle. I'm actually wearing that one today. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin. So it's a little bit less expensive and it just gives you the best glowy, gorgeous finish. So this one is great if you have oily skin, because I feel like people that have oily skin don't like a glowy finish foundation because they feel like they look too glowy. This one doesn't leave you looking oily. It makes you look like you have this like lit from within glow. So actually, honestly, these are very similar. This one's less expensive. I just love them. And it's very hard for me to finish a full bottle of foundation just because I'm always testing products. So the fact that I finished these 2 says a lot. Okay, a mascara that I love and swear by. It's a drugstore mascara. It's Rimmel Scandal Eyes. So good. If you like a big brush that leaves your lashes looking long and thick and just everything you would want in a mascara, this is it. This is absolutely the best. Will 100% repurchase when I go through all of the 500 other mascaras that I'm always testing. Two other mascaras. So when I first tried this is the Dry Bar It Cosmetics Collab Mascara. When I first opened it and used it, I loved it. Dried out very, very fast. So it's not that it dried out where I couldn't use it. Like I actually wanted to retest these again today. So I'm using this on this eye and then this guy on this eye. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And I did love this at first, dried out. So if you want a very similar type of mascara, the brush is a little bit smaller and easier to handle than the Rimmel one, but the Rimmel one is just better. It lasted me like 2 years. I know you're not supposed to do that with mascara, but it didn't dry out, so I feel like that says a lot. And then the Tarte one, I just didn't love this. I never loved it. The brush was just so dense. And it's a bristle brush, which I prefer. All three of these are bristles, but it didn't wow me. So, I don't know. Even when I applied it today, I mean, they are now a few months old, so just not my favorite. There's certain things I would say don't waste your money on, and it's face wash, sunscreen, mascara. Moving right along. So, okay, this is funny. This is when you really know you don't like a product, is when you keep the box and you use it one time and you just put it back in the box. So this brush, I was actually very excited for it. It sounds cool. So it has anti-aging skincare infused brush hairs, and I'm like, all right, cool. And this is a foundation brush, but it's angled in a way that makes it so hard to rub your foundation in. And It Cosmetics makes great brushes. This one was a major fail for me. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about it. It just didn't work that well. Okay, back to face wash. This is one of CeraVe's newest products, and I did a video reviewing this compared to just their foaming face wash, because this one is cream to foam. Did I compare the other face wash in that too? The hydrating one? I really don't like their hydrating one, but I know people that love it. I just prefer a foaming face wash. This one does foam. It tastes bad though, and sometimes it gets in my mouth. Sounds really crazy, but sometimes it gets in my mouth when I'm washing my face. It doesn't really sting my eyes, but when I taste it, I really dislike it. The foaming one doesn't do that for me. And I wouldn't say that this really does anything different than the foaming one. Like, I think that they're both equally as hydrating, and they say this one removes makeup. They both do. So I would say just, I don't know. I mean, fine. If you want to get this one, you can totally try it. I just think their foaming one can't be beat. That's my personal favorite. All right, a few more face washes. So the Nude Sticks Nude Skin. This is a new brand launch from Nude Sticks, but this is their Gentle Hydra-Gel Face Cleanser. It has hyaluronic acid and bergamot. It doesn't foam, so right off the bat, I didn't love it, but it also tastes bad. Which, like, now I'm kind of questioning myself. Do you guys get face wash in your mouth when you're washing your face? Because for some reason I do. And it also got in my eyes and it just stung. So it's just a thing for me, I guess. The foaming face wash from CeraVe does not do any of that to me. So I would say skip this one. It's also like really pricey for a face wash that's not very big. Elemis Cleansing Balm. So I like this one because a lot of the Elemis products have a ton of fragrance and it's overwhelming and it just kills products for me. Like, I wish nobody would have fragrance, or no, because I do love some products that have fragrance because of the fragrance. So, I mean, I guess people love it because they're still around, but most of their skincare has added fragrance. This one doesn't. And I do like that about it, but it is very thick and it leaves a very oily residue. So if you are looking for a cleansing balm, this isn't it. It's also pretty pricey. And then I also tested the Colleen Rothchild one. Same thing, it was just too oily, too thick. They want you to use this muslin cloth when you're wiping it off, and I'm just not gonna do that. If I'm washing, like, the reason I'm using a cleansing balm is to get the makeup off my face. It's probably the end of the day and I'm tired. I don't wanna be using some cloth that I have to wash every time I wash my face. That's just not realistic for me. So the cleansing balm that I absolutely love is from Vanilla. So good. It's a K-Beauty one. I like the original. It comes in a pink package. It smells amazing and it rinses clean without leaving a very thick residue. It also literally dissolves everything off your face. So if you're looking for a cleansing balm, don't waste your money on these expensive ones. Just use vanilla. I'll link it below because that one truly is the best. Okay, now a product I will always love is the Hey Honey Good Morning Serum. When I am having super reactive skin, this is the product I reach for. It has honey, so it's soothing. It helps with my acne breakouts and it feels incredible. It makes my skin feel hydrated but not greasy, and it's just one of those products that I got as a sample in like a Birchbox probably 4 years ago, and it will always be part of my routine. I already have a restock. I'm actually wearing it today because my skin's been breaking out. So it has honey, silk amino acids, sea buckthorn oil, and vitamin E, and it just gives you this beautiful glow. It doesn't feel heavy. It's just so good. So if you have very reactive skin or you're looking for a good, and they also call it a serum, I should say, you could use this as a serum or a moisturizer. You don't have to like lock it in with the moisturizer on top if you don't want to. So this is, I mean, it's just a good all around safe product really for any skin type. I just love this. All right, Dermalogica. So people swear by Dermalogica. I don't think I've really found a product from them that I love yet. I tried, everyone talks about their micro exfoliant. I think that's what it's called. I haven't tried that one yet, but I'm on their PR list. So this was a PR item. It's one of their new launches. It's the Neck Fit Contour Serum. And it's really interesting because it's like on this roller thing. So you squeeze product out. Let's turn it on first so you can see the product gooping out. And then you roll it on your neck. And I actually really thought this was fascinating, especially because I've been focusing on my neck more, but it made my neck skin so irritated that I had to stop using it. I think it has a lot of actives in it. I have to wipe this off. My neck skin is always so reactive. Like I can't even barely put retinol on it. I usually do it like once every 2 weeks because it just freaks out every time. And this just aggravated my neck. So I wouldn't say this is worth it. But I do want you to start taking care of your neck, just not with this one. Another makeup item. So NYX Dewy Finish is the best. If you don't want a super matte setting spray, this is amazing. It doesn't make you look greasy or oily. It just makes you look like you have this beautiful glow. It's just not mattifying, basically. I love this one. This is probably my all-time favorite setting powder. I need to buy a restock, but I'm always testing setting powders, and I have like full-size bottles from brands that I still need to get through. But this is, I just need to buy it because I love it so much. So it definitely will be a repurchase. I think I'm gonna go buy it after this video because I already miss it. Like I tested a new one today, the Professional one, and I mean, it smells really good, but just for the price, this is it. Okay guys, almost done. This is an interesting one. They have these like brow markers. Can you see that? So it looks like little hair strokes. And so I kept seeing people saying that this is a dupe and it works amazingly. It's waterproof. It makes your skin look amazing. So my friend actually bought it. I obviously don't need more eyebrows. I have a ton. I have little holes that I fill in. I'm not the best representation for someone testing a brow product. So my friend tested this and hated it. She was like, I went to the gym and my eyebrows were like dripping down my face. Also, the color is way off. So I would say skip this one. The $1 Billion Brow one is amazing. I gave her my tube of it and she loved it. So this one is from Music Flower. So if you see anyone promoting this one, don't fall for it. Don't get this one. Steve, my husband, has KP, or like chicken skin, on the back of his arms, and getting him to use a scrub in the shower is virtually impossible because I'm not in there to nag him usually. So acids and skincare and things like that I can get him to do because we're like doing skincare together at night. This is amazing. He used it one time and I swear it got rid of his KP. Like it was amazing, but it's so expensive. So this is the Revive Nightly Renewing Serum for the body. I think it's like $290 for the full-size bottle. This is a sample, which I'm so bummed about because I would definitely buy it if it was like $60. Definitely works, but I will not buy it just because it's too expensive, and that's just crazy to me. But if you are willing to splurge, this will work fast. Okay, Billie shaving cream. I've had this bottle for like 2 years. I've done so many videos talking about Billie. I even have like a dedicated Billie video. I really do like Billie razors. The shave cream is fine. It's nothing special. It's like a lotion that you use in the shower. And it was annoying to get out of here because it's so thick. So I would say skip the shaving cream if you are trying Billie. Just use whatever you normally use when you shave. The Herbivore setting spray, this is a few years old. I'm not a big setting spray person, but I actually use this when I use my skin scrubber and I love it. The only reason I'm getting rid of it is because the color changed. And I know the Herbivore doesn't have any preservatives, so you either use them or lose them, basically. If you don't use the product in time, it will go bad. So I wouldn't say this is like an absolute must-have repurchase for me, but I did enjoy it. It smells great and it works. Okay, I know a lot of you guys love my lash videos, so I tried the Eylure Lash Adhesive Pen. You need to follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. It's Lauren Era Beauty, but that's where I was testing this. So I put on a lash. You use it like eyeliner and it's glue. So I put on a lash and I was very impressed for like 5 minutes, and immediately after that it started lifting on both sides, and then by the end of like 20 minutes it was off. So I tried it again, same thing. Definitely not worth it, but little short videos like that I don't make YouTubes about just because I mean, it took 20 minutes to get a whole review on a product, but this one is definitely not a repurchase. Another lash product is the Lash Lock from Glad Girl. I don't know why it's Glad Girl. This is Flutter Habits Lash Glue. Pretty sure it's just Ardell, honestly. They say that it can last for 3 to 5 days. I prefer Lilac Street Glue. It lasts way longer. It's not as like, it's easier to apply. This one, I mean, it really is like Ardell, and they only have black in this tube, but I would say skip it. It doesn't really work as well. If you're looking for a good lash glue, then go to I have so many videos, but Lilac Street's my favorite still currently. Okay, a few more products. Jones Road. This is Bobbi Brown's new makeup line. She must have sold Bobbi Brown and started a new thing. So this is her Just a Sec eyeshadow, and it's so pretty. Does not show on me at all. Like, I thought it would be this really gorgeous pigment. It's more of like a pot pressed gel, if that makes sense. Not a powder. And I'm just, it doesn't do anything for me, and it wipes off so easily. And then same thing with the glitter. So this is the Sparkle Wash. Same thing, it just wipes right off. So I know it's a clean beauty brand, and it's just harder to make clean beauty products that are as effective. But if you're looking for a good glitter, the Stila ones are great, and they are long wearing. That's it. Those are all my empties. That was a lot. This is a long video, sorry, but thank you for watching. If you guys want to follow along with my empties as they're happening, follow me on Instagram. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you next time.